Hey everybody, Paul Singh here at the Hawaiian Eye 2024 meeting in Maui. Beautiful setting, but more importantly, fantastic collaborative atmosphere, great presentations. I learned so much from my colleagues, and I had the pleasure of speaking on drug delivery here at the Glaucoma Day on Wednesday. And I want to share with you some pearls that I share with the audience as well. First of all, we've been lucky to have drug delivery for a few years now, bimatoprost sustained release, known as Durista, at 10 micrograms in a biodegradable implant that we can implant at the office, in the slit lamp, or even at the ASC. Been wonderful for our patients to get them off of medications. It releases medicine for 4 months, but the efficacy shows us data that even with one implant, we get up to 2 years of efficacy in about 25% of patients. So some patients get that longer duration of effect. But also we have now, just last month, December of 2023, the approval of the iDose intracameral non-biodegradable implant that releases a proprietary oil, travoprost oil, 75 micrograms in this little canister that we implant, kind of like an eye stent. It goes through the trabecular meshwork and basically anchors at the scleral wall. This allows us to release medicine 24 hours a day, and the data supports, based upon the phase 2 trials, up to 70% or so of patients were controlled on the same or less meds at 3 years. So a good amount of patients have duration. And they found in the what we call the exchange study, where they took the iDose out at 2 years, they looked at how much was left in the canister. About 17% of oil was still left in the canister at 2 years. The idea of it lasting longer than 2 years, even 3 or maybe even longer, is an exciting topic as well. Now that's more of a surgical intervention where you have to go in the eye, implant it with under gonioscopic view with viscoelastic. But I do think there's an opportunity for a lot of us to use both Durista, let's say early on, and use iDose as well if we want to go into surgery, whether it's as a standalone or even with, let's say, MIGS or cataract. We'll have to wait and see how that works. But the key pearl is to not underestimate compliance. Compliance is real. It affects so many of our patients, whether cost, side effects, dosing regimens, you name it, a number of reasons why patients have a hard time staying on medications. With the LIGHT trial, the Horizon trial, the iStent trials showing quality of life improvement, better chance of stability of visual field function with the Horizon trial over 5 years compared to cataract surgery, or the iStent trial showing us that with the stenting, guess what? Those patients who were on the stent had more improvement rather in quality of life than those who had cataract surgery alone. The studies showing us improvement or stability of fields have to do with likelihood of compliance. Those patients off of medications tend to be more stable. And I think that's part of the benefit of using these different devices or drug delivery platforms. Number two is don't worry if it doesn't last forever. Yes, these two products that I mentioned are approved for a single administration, but it's okay if we have to put patients on drops. It's a bridge. Giving patients an opportunity to stay off of drops, whether it's 6 months or 3 years, is still a benefit. And it's okay to be honest with patients. This is what we're doing. It's a very safe procedure. We can get you off the medication, that topical drop, for a period of time, let your eye get healthier. If we have to go back on drops, that's okay. Because these procedures are safe and because we're able to then go back on medications or consider other procedures, it's okay to not have it last forever as well. The last thing I think we talked about too was have confidence. Have confidence in what you're recommending to a patient. You don't want to sell something. You want to do what you think is best in your clinical judgment based upon the data and in your hands, what's best for that patient. If you think it is an SLT or a drug delivery platform or a MIGS, I think it's important to tell patients, this is what I think is best for you, and not to be afraid to offer that as well. Hope those pearls helped. It's an exciting time. We have a lot of tools at our disposal to help intervene earlier, help get patients off of medications, hopefully stabilize them, and maintain that high quality of life. That's truly what has changed in glaucoma. Thanks for listening, everybody. Take care.